So guys, here is Mr. Peter Obi. At the age of 34, Peter Obi became the chairman of Fidelity Bank, guys. And this is one of the statements Peter Obi wrote while he was the chairman of Fidelity Bank, guys. Peter Obi really achieved so much at his young age. Now, see what this person here wrote. It says, Peter Obi became chairman of Fidelity Bank in 1996 at 34, emerging as the youngest chairman to ever head a bank in Nigeria's history. He led the bank from a merchant bank into a 33B top commercial banks by 2001. 45 years old data boys are on X questioning him. Guys, this is shocking to know that at the age of 34, Peter Obi was a bank manager, as in, a bank chairman, sorry. Peter Obi was a bank chairman at the age of 34. This is amazing to know, guys. This man has really built his name. While people are busy still talking about Tinubu's certificate forgery, Peter Obi was a bank chairman at the age of 34, guys. I want you to just pause and reason it yourself. As in, do you know that people talk down on people that are not supposed to even talk down on Peter Obi are the ones talking down on Peter Obi? Somebody who achieved being a bank chairman at the age of 34, guys. This is striking to know. This is striking to know, guys. Let's commit this country into the hand of Peter Obi come 2027. Tinubu has come out to say he is not ready to hand power to the opposition. That is another trending video. I'm going to let you watch the video. But before then, let's quickly take a look at some of these headlines. Now, these soldiers you are seeing are our generals that have been killed by insecurity. While Tinubu continues to grant pardon and amnesty to terrorists, they keep on aliving our generals. Now, this person wrote and said, under Tinubu and Buhari's administration, Nigeria loses 16 top military officers to terrorists, and killers remain unarrested, while apprehended suspects were freed and reintegrated into the society, guys. This is so pathetic. Tinubu, under him and Buhari, 16 generals gone, while they keep reintegrating terrorists and bringing them back into the society. Guys, this country is finished. I mean, this country is totally gone. Now, Tinubu's housing incentive for judges is not a gift, it's a bribe. Baba Hakim, that is Dati Ahmed's senior brother, is saying Tinubu is busy, bribing judges. Instead of doing the right thing, he's busy bribing judges, guys. This is unbelievable. It's really unbelievable what's happening in Nigeria. Now, this one here says, arm yourselves. Tinubu government is not going to save you from terrorists, because his government empowers the same insurgent with sophisticated arms. Security expert Ladi Thompson tells Nigerians, guys. This man is the government is the one arming the terrorists. Don't expect them to protect you, guys. Don't expect them to defend you. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Now, take a look at the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more. Thank you.
Why is it that you couldn't work with Atiku?
No, who said I couldn't work with Atiku?
I mean, but you left the ADC.
Can't you see what's happening in ADC?
Is it? Some people are asking, is it a must that you must be on the presidential ballot?
No. Can't you see what is happening in ADC?
Yes, I've seen what is happening in ADC.
And you think and anybody should stay there?
But people are also saying NDC too has been taken to court as regards your party registration. When you talk about court cases,
no, we don't have that. We don't have 3 presidential candidates now. We don't have that situation. The situation, every situation has its own thing. When the court decides that we're not there, that's it. And you ask, is it a must? I must be
on the presidential
ballot. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm offering myself.
The question people are asking, Kwankwaso was on the presidential ballot in the last election, but today he's your running mate, he's your vice.
There's nothing wrong in that. Let me tell you. You can't even ask me that. Let me tell you, in the last election, if you add Abuja because they've added Abuja, if you add Abuja because they've added Abuja as a state now, Kwankwaso won one of the states. President Tinubu, Vice President Atiku and myself had 3 states, 12 states each. Even that happened because they took 2 of mine. They took Rivers and Benue. Otherwise, I would have had 14. As I said, if they did the right thing, I won. But however,
are you going to tell us the story of how they took Rivers and Benue from you?
You know, everybody knows it. Even children on the streets know that. Everybody knows that. Even in INEC portal for a long time, it was there. The result was very clear. But that's not what I'm challenging today. But to tell you that you cannot tell somebody who won 12 states, he must be on ballot. When other people want 12 states, you can no longer take me as a marginal contender.
Okay, but President Tinubu is making inroads into the East. A lot of your kinsmen, like your governor, openly come out to declare for President Tinubu.
No, they were there.
Openly come out to declare, and most of the governors in the Southeast, some of them have switched to the APC. In fact, people like Umahi are saying that this is the true Biafra they need. That's President Tinubu. You know what he has done? He has revolutionized the Southeast. How do you feel? Why is that your people do not believe in you? Your Kenneth Okonkwo that was with you before last election is not speaking for you again.
Okay, thank you very much. All these people you mentioned, apart from Kenneth Okonkwo, were not with me in the last election. So nothing has changed. It wasn't a case of there were too many governors. Let me tell you, there was no single governor with me in the last election. In fact, let me even tell, I'm even exaggerating. There was no councillor. I did not have one elected councillor with me in the last election. I didn't have a local government chairman, no governor, no commissioner, no minister. So what has changed is even better than I have some senators. At least I have 2 senators. I have 11 House of Rep members. So it's actually improved now. But I'm telling you that in the last election, I didn't have anybody with me. All I want is free, fair, credible election. Today, I'm working with Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso, which I'm very happy with. Happy with because
he's a man that called you names in the last election.
No, forget that. Happy, let me tell you why I'm happy. Forget about yesterday and names he called me. Happy because one thing you must learn and see in Kwankwaso is that he believes in pulling people out of poverty. He believes that a child of nobody can be somebody without knowing anybody. And that's where 2 of us can work together to transform this country.
So all of a sudden you're saying we should forget what he said about you.
No, what did he say about me? He didn't say I'm a thief. He didn't say I'm a thief. There's nowhere where Kwankwaso said I'm a thief. Okay. There's no people who say this thing. You can find a place where he said I'm more qualified.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong in that.
Okay.
So many people say they are more qualified than me. But I'm saying, and it's true, so many Nigerians are more qualified than me to be elected, but they are not in ballot. Among those who are in ballot, I'm most qualified. Because, yes, you might be a professor, anybody, anything, but among those who are in the ballot, is the people that are going to be elected. You cannot go and be electing people. It's like going to a game. You cannot be a spectator and be talking about medal. I'm in the field, I'm playing. I'm a competitor.
Inroads into the north is another one. A lot of people are saying, in the last election you didn't do quite well in the north. The last election you didn't do quite well. This time around it might not change. Well, is there a strategy for inroads? Because you can't win the presidency without winning the north.
There's no the strategy is that I'm telling them I can solve your problem. There's no strategy. Rufai, what I want to do is to turn around this country. And my commitment is total. And it's something that people can look at the past, where this man has passed. It's small business, in corporations where he served, in where he served as a governor. So it's not something you just say, oh well, nobody's sure of what is going to happen. There's a verifiable evidence. So if you say you're a person of integrity, let's go where we gave you the last money to manage. What happened to the money? And I've said it now. Show me any other person who left the amount that left while not owing anybody. And I've left that place. Rufai, Anambra State have not bought me a bottle of water since I left. When they are supposed to have a law which they wanted me to sign, to say they will do house for me in Lagos, do house for me in Abuja, do house for I didn't. Because I said what I say I preach. What I preach is what I do.
Okay. I would like to take you on some of the very key issues. These are some of the criticisms against you. They say your criticisms of President Tinubu is quite very shallow. And I'll tell you why. Number one, you hardly prefer solutions to what you will have done as regards pertinent national situation. For instance, while you were giving one of your speeches recently, you said you add 4,000 extra megawatts, you're targeting 10,000 megawatts. Can you give us a breakdown by breakdown of how you are even going to achieve that 10,000 megawatts of electricity?
Fine. What people do here is to, because P2B does not have sophistication of media and everything, to make what I say look like, oh, nobody has said it. Somebody said, if I don't give you power, don't vote for me. Did he tell you how he's going to give you power? So why must my own be in the marketplace?
But you are saying you are different. Can you tell us?
I'm different because where I promised it as governor, I delivered it. And I've said, and I repeat, that in 4 years, we will generate, transmit, and distribute at least 10,000 megawatts of electricity.
How are you going to do it?
No, I'm not going to tell you how. It is not for you to know how. It is for you to look at the man who is saying this. Go and check political promises all over the world. It's for you to look at who is saying this. Rufai is saying it. Can we trust Rufai? Somebody just said, if I don't give you, don't vote for me. He didn't even add 1 megawatt. Instead, he went down. And it's telling you again.
But power production increased.
No.
I mean, we produce more than what we're producing in 2023.
Listen, forget about Rufai. Nigeria today, since 2015, no new power plant had been commissioned. Not one. By this government. That's when I mean government investing in it. No new one. And in the next coming years, it will not happen because it takes at least 3 years to do one. So that promise was fake. If you compare it to countries like Indonesia, between 2015 and 2025, Indonesia added 70,000 megawatts of electricity. India, within the same period, added 171,000 megawatts. These are things you can go and verify. Egypt, within 2015 and 2021, added 28,000. Rufai, I was in Egypt, visited the power plants. I was in Indonesia, visiting, even met the president. So, Rufai, I know what I'm talking.
So, are you?
I will.
So you're saying you will do it. How will you do it?
I know how I'm going to do it because it's not for me.
No, I said no, but Nigerians need to know.
They don't need to know.
We can't do blind trust.
They don't need to know. They need to believe in me. That what they want to do is that maybe they've hired you for me to everything I say they come rush me and no. Rufai, I will do it. I will even do more. I know what it means. Because I know that
so you're not going to tell us
the industries in Kano today are not working. I know what to do to provide that to Rufai. That's why I visited this plant. Which other candidate are taking time to go to these countries and see what they're doing?
So, Mr. Obi, it's not about visiting the plant. It's about telling us how you will do it, how you will get.
They're not rocket science. They're not rocket science. What those countries do is not rocket science. It's not as if I'm going to bring what is not there. What they did is very simple. And my commitment is I will deliver it.
Okay.
I have my name on it.
I want to ask you another, but you've not told us how you're going to do it.
Yes.
So guys, Soludo's son is really dealing with him. You know, recently Soludo came out to endorse Tinubu, but his son, who is based in the UK, Ozonna, has gone so hard on the father. He says, Shakira de Naso Rock, President Baby Oko on the loose. Shakira de Naso Rock. So this is coming from Soludo's son, and then somebody reacted to that saying, you cannot tell me that Ozonna is not deliberately doing this to hurt his father. Look at the caption of his Facebook post. He's obviously mocking the recent Southeast endorsement of T-Pain that Professor Akodo Security was part of. When they say thunder fire you Ozonna to his father is what they mean. I don't know. So this is Soludo's son. He made a tweet and some people are reacting to that video. A monarch pastor arrested for allegedly aiding and abetting kidnappers. God. Monarch pastor aiding kidnappers. Away of the Kwego. Fighting insecurity in Nigeria. It's not easy, Sha. Guys, it's not easy. Now, this one here says, I think someone was saying throwing money. I don't know this kind. Is this real money, guys, in Abuja? I don't know, but that's not the headline. Now, the Ekiti State governor, who is busy sharing spaghetti 48 hours to election, he's been accused for paying less attention to children. People who were kidnapped in Ekiti State, they are still with the terrorists, and the families are protesting, guys. People are really in the bushes with these terrorists. I mean, how come we cannot use our drones to scan and get to know what is happening, at least what is happening in our forest? Nigerians are being held in captivity by these terrorists, and they don't care, guys. They don't care. You know, these people, they are not even Nigerians. What they do, they don't care. Like you can see here, that's Baba brother said, despite working in Aso Villa, my nephew spent 37 days in kidnappers' den. I gave authorities their location, but they didn't act until I paid 175 million naira ransom. Ex-presidential advisor Baba Ahmed is saying that someone that is close to him got kidnapped. He contacted the government and nothing was done. Not until he paid money. Abuja court sentences 3 terrorists to death by hanging over terrorism offenses. Nigerians are saying, is it voicemail or did it really happen? That we want to see proof. We've not seen any video. We've not seen anything, guys. You know that terrorists in this country are going scot-free. So this one, they are saying that the court has sentenced someone. Nigerians are saying, we want to see it. We want to see it. Nigerians don't even believe because they have been lying to us all this while, guys. Now, a security expert has told Nigerians, arm yourself. Tinubu government is not going to Tinubu's government is not going to save you from terrorists because his government empowers the same insurgent with sophisticated weapons, guys. This man spoke a lot as regards to you know what Nigerians are going through in the hands of Tinubu, guys. Anyway, I don't know what you make of this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Now, we talked about the generals that have been slain by terrorists, guys. 16 generals killed in Nigeria, guys. This is unbelievable. I see 16 generals killed in Nigeria, guys, and they keep granting amnesty or rehabilitation to these terrorists. Anyway, guys, I don't know what you make of this. Let me know your honest reaction in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more updates. Thank you.